Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so sorry I have been out for longer than a week. I think I promised a week and that was it, and then I would come back and start filming some videos, but I just wanted a little bit more of a break, and I think that now I am ready to come back and start filming, and I wanted to open you guys off with a nice tour of this really cool, like, trendy small houseplant shop in downtown St. Pete, Florida. Definitely go check it out. It's super cute and I love the area. I love the little vibes. The cool thing was, before the pandemic and everything that's crazy going on, is they used to hold a lot of like little shops where you could come in and do macrame with me. I think they even did some like candle making. So yeah, it's something really cool to look forward to. I can't wait to whenever everything like really opens up. Sassy is peacing out. But yeah, stay tuned for that shop tour. Alright guys, so as soon as you walk in the door, you see these absolutely magnificent pitcher plants for $20. They are so mature looking and so vibrant and healthy, as well as this really large pot of Crimson Princess for $30. I think that's a little high, but you don't really see really full pots very often. This fiddly fig is such a beauty and it was in really good health. Now, I've had two of these rattlesnake calatheas before and I've killed both of them. They are still beautiful. I still admire them, but only from afar, and $20, that's an okay price. I really like whenever nurseries do these. They have little, I guess you would call them pixie or fairy plants, where you can kind of test out all these different types of plants for like a really cheap price. I think these ranged between $3 and $4, which is absolutely excellent. There's peperomia, there's syngonium, there's all sorts of different varieties, and I absolutely love whenever plants or nurseries do this. They even had a little peperomia hopes over there and some tiny little cacti as well. And just over here, they had a quite large bird of paradise, but they actually have an even bigger one in the store as well, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But this is their cacti and succulent area. They had some really huge cacti, and I know $50 is pretty expensive, but for the size of those cacti, it's a pretty good price, because I've seen them go a lot higher than that, like for $150 or so. I think this is called a pickle cacti, and this guy is actually very blue and vibrant in person. It's just kind of blown out from the window being right there, so sorry if everything doesn't look as crisp and clear because of all the sun. And some more fiddly figs. And this is the bird of paradise I was talking to you guys about. I think it's $120, and it is absolutely massive. It is definitely way taller than I am, even off of the plant stand. And there are some more Crimson Princess over here, and a lot of Monstera Adansonii down here on the shelf below. I think that they were $12. Yeah, but they look absolutely gorgeous. They're very healthy looking. $12 is a pretty good price for that, I believe. And right next to the Adansonii is some Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, which is, I believe, $15. Yeah, and those are really happy and healthy as well. And another pot of Crimson Princess, guys. And they had this cute little stand over here with some really cute sayings on the cards. Macrame is awesome here. They used to hold little macrame with me classes where you could make your own, and it was really neat. Here's a jewel orchid over here for, it was like $10 or so, which was insane. I've never seen a jewel orchid for that price. some larger rafts, and I believe that this is a philodendron. I'm not 100% sure of what type it is. If you guys know, make sure to leave the name or the ID in the comments down below, because I have no idea what that guy is. And right over here is a big and beautiful begonia, and some peperomia over here, and another little tiny begonia with it. I really was obsessed with it. I almost took it home with me. I thought it was so cute. And Cissus discolor, you guys, the price on this was $10 freaking dollars, and some of the leaves were as big as my hand, so you better believe that I took one of those home with me. Like, so beautiful, so happy. I could not believe that I found one for $10. It's the cheapest I've ever found them for. And there are also some Alocasia Maharani. I think those were $15. Those were also really large and in charge as well. Yeah, $15 right there. And some Ficus tuniki, really cute and really small pots for $10. I've always had my eye on one of those, but I've yet to pull the trigger and do it. And Begonia Rex, and some more Maharani. I love saying Maharani, it just like rolls off the tongue. And some Anthurium superbum. I thought that was really cool. I've never seen one of those in person before. I think it was $20 or $25. Right down here are some Hindu rope for $25. That's a decent price for the size pot that it's in and all the growth that's in it. Also, Wild Roots has this really cool selection of dried flowers where you can make your own little bouquets. And here is a Dischidia in a basket, Dischidia rucindifolia. I don't know how to say that. A really nice big palm. Fun fact is Fabrizio took home one of the little fairy plants of the palm, so I told him that's what he has to look forward to, is it getting that large and in charge. Right over here we have some pothos. I think that's just the enjoy. I can't tell the difference between an enjoy and a manjula. Like, somebody needs to explain that to me in the comments down below. There's quite a bit of neon pothos as well as some philodendron Brazil. I know that they're Brazil because they have a little bit of the yellow striping. The yellow striping wasn't as prominent though, and like as opposed to a lot of Brazils that I've seen before. There's also this little section over here that had some air plants, and some, what do you call them? Some, what are these called? Gems and crystals. I could not think of the name crystals off the top of my head to save my life. Yeah, but they were really cool. Fabrizio really enjoyed this little section. Some Medusa, or I think that's called a Medusa air plant. Also over here we have some really large and in charge hanging plants of golden pothos. So big, so bushy. It's like a dream right there. And some more Peperomia Hope over here. And I think this is called Alocasia Squid per Max. And some bird's nest ferns, some philodendron Birkin. Now I think this is a trio star, a Stromanth trio star, and another palm. So they had a small, medium, and large of these palms. And right next to those guys are some rabbit's foot ferns for $18, a very good price for as full and happy and healthy as they are. They also even had some black velvet alocasia. I don't think the leaves look quite as large as the Maharani, at least the Maharani that are on the other table, but they're still just as happy. And it's $15, so that's not that bad of a price. Right over here there were some pottery, and they were actually like some decent prices for that, because I know a lot of the times whenever you look at anything that's ceramic, it's just really expensive. But we actually took one home for $6, and it had the little saucer that came with it too, so that was really nice. And what's a nursery store without a little bit of Monstera? I think that that is a Borzigiana because the leaves looked a little on the smaller side. And we all know that the Deliciosa has much larger leaves and it has a ruffle on the petiole. And over here we had some, I think that this is a Samurai Sansevieria. Yeah, this is their little Sansevieria section. And oh my god, they had these huge planters of philodendron micans. I wanted one so bad. I even asked if I could have a cutting, but they're just for display purposes, which, you know, they said that they get more pots in of the micans as well. So maybe next time I'm gonna be stalking their Instagram and looking for some more philodendron micans, because if you can't tell, I'm absolutely obsessed. As soon as I found them, I just couldn't stop filming them. They're just so gorgeous, as well as the Amazonica or Exotica Scindapsus pictus. So beautiful. And here's some large. I've never seen a flowering Sansevieria. That was the first time I've ever seen one before. And there's a ZZ plant. Yeah, this nursery is just really bomb. I really love it. It's cute. It's a small little like trendy shop, and I would definitely recommend if you guys are in the area. They have a lot of little knickknacks as well, not just plants. So yeah, would definitely recommend. And here are a few little not alocasia, calathea. And they even had a little white fusion. I've never seen one of those in person either, for $12, and it looks actually really quite healthy. And I've always been having my eye on a Calathea orbifolia, but I just haven't found the right one that will make me pull the trigger just yet. Plus, I don't have the best track record with Calathea, so I don't want to buy one and it die on me. Although my Calathea macuyana is doing quite well that I got from Emily Jean's plants. But yeah, that's gonna be about it. Here is some more ceramics that they have to offer. They're really cute, and yeah, would definitely recommend if you're in the St. Pete area in Florida. Definitely come out and check out Wild Roots, because it is a 10 out of 10 shop.